I've heard people say, money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you things that will make you happy. Or it can buy you that trip that will make you happy. Not the kind of happiness that Jesus is teaching. He's teaching about a happiness that is not based on your best day or your worst day. It's regardless of what you're going through. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed in the highs and the lows. Blessed whether rich or poor. Blessed through the ups and downs. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we need to admit that no amount of self-righteousness will make me right with God. See, some of you are sitting here, thank goodness I'm not rich. Like, he's not talking to me today. Some of us, though, we're on the other side of the thing. We're so holier than thou, like living in a self-righteous mentality, like, hey, at least I'm not that person who does drugs. At least I'm not like that person who is still living in sin in this way. At least I'm not that person who's greedy, yet you've never given a dime in your life. At least I'm not like that person. And what we do is we kind of fit into this self-righteousness mentality. Like, I can just earn my way to Jesus. I can, by good works, I can just be good enough. I can just do everything right. This is what the Pharisees and the Sadducees had wrong, and Jesus called them out for it. See, this is pride. This is saying, you know what? I can be good enough for Jesus. And the truth is you can't. None of us can. In fact, Matthew 19 says this. This is Jesus' response to some that said they did all the good works for Jesus. Here's what he said. This is a paraphrase, but I like the way it's worded. He said, I can see it now. At the final judgment, thousands strutting up to me and saying, Master, we preached the message. We bashed the demons. Our super spiritual projects had everyone talking. And do you know what I am going to say? You missed the boat. All you did was use me to make yourself important. You don't impress me one bit. You're out of here. You know what's interesting is it can be so easy to use Jesus to build a platform or to build like this feeling of like I'm good enough. And so many of us in our self-righteousness, and I'm not saying you should live in wickedness and call that good. Actually, that's false. Actually, we should try to live to the highest standards of God's law. But when you're using that as your idol itself, you're missing out on the fact that you needed Jesus all along. And so good people don't go to heaven. Forgiven people do. Good people don't go to heaven. And so you can try to do good, be a do-gooder, do the best you can, but the fact is we all fall